brutal price wars led by Chinese brands have erased the electric vehicle premium. Today, full battery electric vehicles cost less than standard combustion cars. That creates a tough dilemma. You fear missing out on incredibly cheap EV technology, but you still have quiet anxieties about flooding, potholed roads, and long charging lines. The sticker price is no longer the barrier. The real test is long-term compatibility with where you actually live and drive. This diagram outlines the 4 pillars we have to evaluate: battery depreciation, MUDIC infrastructure, grid emissions, and geographic brutality. Your local map and daily habits now matter more than the purchase price. This diagram compares both power sources. An EV carries a massive 50 to 80 kilowatt-hour battery. A hybrid needs a tiny 1.5 kilowatt-hour buffer. If the EV battery fails outside its warranty, you face a replacement cost between 80 to 150 million rupiah. Because the next buyer inherits that severe 6-figure replacement risk, the resale value of a used EV drops sharply on the secondary market. The hybrid's tiny battery only costs about 15 to 30 million rupiah to replace. That manageable number secures a high, stable resale value for the vehicle. EVs do win heavily on routine maintenance. There is absolutely zero need for oil changes, spark plugs, or engine filters. You save money on routine service with an EV, but a hybrid acts as a financial shield to protect your long-term asset value. This map shows the current charging network. In Jakarta, Bali, and the Trans-Java corridor, you have dense coverage. But look at the stark lack of infrastructure across Sumatra and Kalimantan. Taking an EV into these dead zones introduces severe range anxiety. Then there is the annual MUDIC exodus. When millions of drivers travel at once, a mandatory 30 to 60-minute charge time per vehicle cripples highway rest areas and creates extreme bottlenecks. A hybrid gives you absolute logistical freedom. You can pull into any existing gas station in the archipelago and refuel in 3 minutes. EVs also hide a steep home infrastructure cost. You have to permanently upgrade your home's electrical capacity to a minimum of 3,500 volt-amperes. EVs require a tightly controlled lifestyle bubble, while hybrids offer uncompromised geographic independence. For daily operational costs, the EV has a massive advantage. Charging at home at night costs an incredibly low 200 to 300 rupiah per kilometer. To evaluate the environmental marketing, we have to use the well-to-wheel concept, which tracks exactly where that cheap electricity originates. Over 60% of Indonesia's grid relies on coal. Driving an EV here essentially moves tailpipe emissions from city streets to regional power plants. A modern hybrid costs roughly 500 to 600 rupiah per kilometer to operate, achieving an extreme efficiency of up to 25 kilometers per liter. And in severe stop-and-go jams like this, the hybrid instantly cuts localized city pollution by completely shutting off its combustion engine. EVs are undeniably cheaper per kilometer, but hybrids provide instant, grid-independent carbon reduction without relying on coal. The physical burden of an EV is severe. That massive battery pack adds 300 to 500 kilograms of dead weight to the chassis. This heavy payload rapidly accelerates tire wear and severely punishes the suspension systems on flooded or deeply potholed provincial roads. Pushing that excess weight up extreme mountain inclines causes rapid battery drain, and the way down puts dangerous strain on the brakes. Hybrids maintain a standard vehicle weight and safe ground clearance. They rely on traditional mechanical engineering that is already proven to handle brutal terrain. EVs excel on pristine urban asphalt, but hybrids are mechanically optimized for the unpredictable brutality of Indonesian geography. Choosing between a battery electric vehicle and a hybrid comes down strictly to your daily use case. This scorecard shows the exact EV profile. You are an urban commuter, you drive mostly in Jabodetabek, you have a high-capacity garage, and this will be your second car. But look at the hybrid profile. You are a single-car family, you need complete versatility for MUDIC and regional travel, and you require guaranteed resale value. Do not let temporary price wars override the physical limitations of your environment. Electric vehicles represent an urban privilege. Hybrids serve as the necessary economic armor for navigating Indonesia's reality.